John F. O'Malley here with another person. Tell me, person, what are you here for today?
I'm here for protesting against the fast track of the TPP.
When you say protesting, you mean celebrating, correct?
No, we do not like the TPP. It's bad for America. It's bad for American jobs.
No. It creates jobs for Americans. This is what we tell our politicians to tell people all the time.
No, it doesn't. I don't see how it creates any jobs for anything but the politicians.
You don't have to see it. You just have
I
to.
just have to believe it?
Yeah, no, you just got to go on with your life.
But I'm also against any fast tracking of any policy because that gives you guys culpable deniability.
Doesn't give me any deniability.
I'm not culpable deniability.
I am not. Well,
because then they get to say, "I didn't know what was in that bill. I didn't know that was in there."
You know, people can't handle fast track. It's too much for them to to deal with
if they can't handle it, don't take the job.
I'm not talking about our politicians. They'll take the job that I tell them to take. I mean, that we elect them to do, of course. What I'm talking about is the American people. They don't have time to worry about trade agreements.
They're going to have plenty of time to worry about it when they don't have a job.
Well, define a job. There's plenty of jobs out there. President Obama's had job creation for 5 years now. 5 years he's had positive job creation.
Positive job creation does not create income equality among Americans.
You see, you're talking about class warfare is what you're talking about.
Yes, and it's been going on for about 40 years.
You're trying to take from the rich and give to the poor, the lazy, entitled.
I haven't seen a rich man work hard yet.
Whoa. I work very hard getting Congress to do exactly as I need it to do. It's a full-time job. You know, when I'm on my yacht, when I'm at the country club, when, you know, I'm at fundraisers. These things it's not easy to do, you know. Not everybody can do what I do.
Yeah, no, I can't. I don't have the time to play golf. I got to work and support my family.
Well, you should, because that's what Americans are supposed to do.
But as you keep decreasing our wages and our ability to earn income over the years, I got to work more hours and get paid less.
Are you telling me that you don't get paid the amount that you should be getting paid in this country?
I get paid the amount that my employer is willing to pay me, and that I can fight for with my coworkers.
You know, you're probably getting paid more than your employer is willing to pay you. Let's be honest. Come on, he doesn't want to pay you. That's why we want to send it over to children in Vietnam.
Exactly. Right? Well, you know, I got nothing against the Vietnamese, but you know, I do have a general concern.
They
for
have an
people
untapped 10 to 15-year-old labor source that we would love to tap into in corporate America. And
I'm
Congressman
sure
Zeldin's going to help us out with that.
I'm sure you'd like an even younger labor force.
I find that the 10 and under is a little brittle, and they really can't hold up to the pressures.
Yeah, but you forget that they got nimble fingers and they can get into that machinery a lot easier than
they are little too.
Americans.
And they digits are. You know what? That's an excellent point. I'm going to have to look into that.
I'm sure
no. We're trying to expand globally. See, you're just worried about your American way of life, your superior, obnoxious, your great living standards that you have. You make so much more than these other countries.
I think as this country, we can afford to allow other countries to share in the greatness that America has, but I think we got to take care of Americans as well. We can't dive to the bottom. We got to bring everybody up to our standards.
You know, the stuff you say is very, it's good for sound bites, but it's not reality.
It is the reality.
Well, if it's the reality, then why is your congressman voting as we tell him to do, and not the way you're supposed that you would like him to?
Because that's what's been socially accepted by our congresspeople, and it's not acceptable by the American the public.
All right. So if you had something you could say to Congressman Zeldin, what would it be?
Up yours.
And there you have it. The working class, they call that. I call it the vulgar class.